How does it feel to be considered a role model?
Wow. I always say, long as I'm a good role model, that's all that matters. That's what's important to me. But it's a blessing at the same time. And then at times it can be quite nerve-wracking because you never realize how many people are watching you or even looking up to you. But again, long as I can be a good role model, that's an important thing to me.
How do you balance your music and acting career, like on top of being a mom?
I can't get up in the morning. I can't start my day if music is not involved. I'll be just sitting there stuck. So in all that I do, music is attached to it in some way. It's the base to everything. Even for my baby, like he's so musical and he's into music. So that's all we do at home all day. Is listen to music and dance around and sing. Yeah.
She works 24/7 on her craft, on what she does for life. It's really cool when you meet someone else who has that same passion.
What advice would you give to young artists like us that are just starting out their career?
One of my mentors taught me it's not about how good you are, but how good you are to work with. It's tons and tons of talented people, but they might not be as easy to work with as you are or as enjoyable. So make sure you have good personality and you're easy to work with, and along with birthing your craft.
Do you ever get stage fright?
That's a good question, because I did not start singing with my eyes open until I was 19 years old. Wow. Yeah, and even growing up, I started singing at the age of 7, and I would beg all the choir directors at church for a solo. And when they finally gave me one, I was like, why did I do this to myself? I would be terrified when it was time to sing. So I started singing, but I would sing with my eyes closed. So then I gradually started getting into performing more and more. When I was 19, that was when I started, you know, like, okay, let me face the crowd and who I'm singing for. And when you look out into the crowd, you might see intimidating faces. So to break that mold, I created a game out of it for myself. Like, okay, you're staring at me, but I'm gonna see if I can stare you down and make you turn away. And it kind of broke me out of that mode to get out of my stage fright.